Are there any roles that you auditioned for that you didn't get that you felt you should have gotten? Or there's a role that you turned down, you're like, damn, I probably should have took that one.
Every role you audition for, you think you should have got. But, not, every role is not for you. So I had not auditioned, they picked me to be in, Show Me the Money. What movie was that? Jerry Maguire.
Oh, Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
Yes.
Had a big meeting in New York, and
so you was gonna be Cuba Gooding's character?
I was up for that.
Yeah.
They wanted me. I met with Tom Cruise and the director. What's his name? Cameron
Crowe.
Crowe. Yeah. And I think that's his name. And we're walking around Jim Brooks's apartment in New York, and we're doing the scene where he meets him at the mall, and he's walking around like this here, and I'm on fire. My brain is just like, I'm improvising, and they laughing, and me and Tom Cruise, I'm just like, and out of the corner of my eye, I see Tom doing this.
You too tall.
Yeah, and I'm like, what is this something on my head? What am I?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. And then afterwards, I didn't get it. And Cameron wrote me this beautiful 5-page letter, and it's explaining to me like how talented he thinks I am, and how great and wonderful, and but it was out of his control, and it's fine,
right?
Because Cuba laid it out. Do I think I would have gotten an Oscar? I don't know, but I don't even think for 1 minute about another man's success. I'm happy for him.
Right.
It's another brother. Chalk it up.
Right.
Another one. Did something good.
But you were supposed to be like Batman Forever also, right?
No, that was Marlon.
Not Marlon? Mm-hmm. Richard Pryor, Bob. When is that? Because we keep talking about it. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Mike Epps was like, we're close to doing it, and then something happened.
Right. Well, I was the original one that they picked, and supposedly Richard wanted me to do it. And Martin Scorsese was going to produce it. And it was, we met about it. They loved it, and, just felt I could really. And then I don't know what happened, but it went from me to Eddie to Mike Epps to Marlon to, it's just like, Are we going to get that? Are we going to get the biop of Richard Pryor? I hope so. There was a wonderful script written by this playwright in New York. I forgot his name. It's very bad. Anyway, but he wrote this amazing script based on Richard Pryor's book, Pryor Misdemeanors, right? And it's just great. And then I don't know what the politics are, but it's a movie that needs to be made.
Right.
And
because his life is complex. I mean, you can't sugarcoat it. It is what it is. His life, he lived it.
I don't think it's his life. I think it's his ex-wife.
Right. Okay.
Who wants to make it her story.
Okay.
Because I read her book, A Fallen Angel, which was a good book, but Richard was abusive, and she wants it to be more about that. And I met with Jennifer, and I was like, look, Richard Pryor is Malcolm X with punchlines. That's how black people see him.
Yeah.
They would lose their minds if they made this movie about you.
It ain't gonna fly.
You are a minuscule part of Richard Pryor.
Correct.
To us. So you do yourself a disservice trying to make it this here. This that you have right now is amazing. You should go with that. And then I never heard from her again.
Wow. Bernie Mac was in Mo Money. What's Bernie like?
Love Bernie Mac, one of the funniest guys ever. Oh man, Bernie Mac was. I was there doing in Chicago the Miller Lite comedy. I guess it was comedy competition.
Okay, yeah.
And they were giving the winner like $15,000, and Bernie won that night. I was hosting, and Bernie. That was the same night that Robin Harris died.
Okay, yeah.
Right? And he did a tribute to Robin Harris, and that's how he won.
Wow. I'm looking at this, you in The Last Boy Scout with Halle Berry and Bruce Willis. How did you and Bruce team up and come up with this?
Oh, he didn't team up. I got a call that they wanted to meet me in New York.
Okay.
And this is funny because I say, okay, I'm gonna come to New York. He was shooting some movie in New York, I think Howard Hawk or something like that. And they flew me out. The limo driver comes to pick me up at my house, and he has a sign that's saying Keenan Wayans. I was like, oh, snap. Man, okay. And I get in the car, get to the airport, the greeter, Keenan Ivory Wayans. I think they want Keenan. I get to my hotel, I check in under Keenan, and I get there, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just go for this. And I go and I go to the set, and Bruce goes, gotcha. I was like, oh, you son. I was like, I had a knot in my stomach because I was, you know, you don't want me, but I'm here, and I just wanted to meet you.
Right.
You know? But they wanted me, and they put me in the movie, and it was good to do a big action film.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's weird when you do sketches, it's like 5 minutes and then you're done.
Right.
When you're doing a movie,
3 months, 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months, and you just go, wow, this is
pretty cool. Big ass budget.
We having lobster and steak every day for lunch. I'm like, man, this is crazy.
How have you learned? I mean, is it a situation where you've ever been on set and you're doing something and you and maybe someone in the movie don't get along? How do you suppress that and says, you know what, I'm here to do the movie. Damn you, damn him, damn her, whatever the case may be. I'm doing this and then I'm going to be out. I don't care if I ever see y'all again.
It happens. And, you know, you would see my family, whenever we do something, it's always a party.
Right.
You come on a set of a Wayans project, it's a party. People hug each other and they laugh, and you know, and it's all right, quiet, let's on the set. We're trying to make the people behind the camera laugh, and you know, but then you go on another set, and I've been on toxic sets where you just go, oh, damn, this don't feel good.
Right.
This is horrible, you know. And you okay being this kind of an asshole, and you're gonna maintain this for the next 3 months? Wow. I don't get it. And I've worked with people who just like, whew.
You ready for it to be over, huh?
Yes. Ready to like quit. Like, I'm out. Check, please.
Major Payne. Mm-hmm. Is that your masterpiece? Is that your Mona Lisa? Is that your...
I love Major Payne. The funny thing about Major Payne, and most of the times with my projects, I worry about other people first. I think about, like, what are the kids? Do they know their character? I didn't figure out the character of Major Payne until the cameras rolled. So I was like, so there was a guy we had to do, like I worked with a tech guy. I went down to Camp Pendleton and this guy named Captain Dale Dye. And Captain Dale Dye talked like this, but he was always like this. That's the way he talked. And I was like, that's interesting, but that's it'll get on your nerves. And then the stunt coordinator was a guy named Billy Washington. And Billy had an overbite, and Billy talked like this. And Billy, he was real mean. He told the guy, a stuntman, who was doing Blank Man.
Right.
He was on a gurney, and the guy was opening up multiple doors, laying on the gurney. Mm-hmm. But he had come up too high, so his head was hitting the doors going through. And he was going, ow, ow. And at the end of the take, Billy said, you want me to call your mama?
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party, because you know we like to do something before two something.